Hey guys, so it's the holiday season again, and I thought it was so cool if I could share with you one of my absolute favorite holiday recipes. Now, this is one that we make every single year as a family, and they're my grandmother's secret sugar cookie recipes. And this recipe has literally been passed down from generation to generation, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, you guys, so these are the ingredients that we're going to be using for these cookies. We have flour, sugar, butter, eggs, salt, nutmeg, baking powder, and vanilla. Okay, so we're going to want to start with a large mixing bowl, and you're going to mix 1 cup of sugar along with a whole stick of room temperature butter, or a half a cup of butter if that's easier for you. Okay, so now you're going to want to blend those 2 ingredients up really well so they create a paste. That looks good. In another bowl, we're going to go ahead and get 2 eggs. Then you're going to crack them open and whip them up just like you're making scrambled eggs. Perfect. Those look beautiful. Okay, so now you're going to take that egg mixture that you just whipped up and go ahead and add it to that sugar and butter paste. Now, go ahead and mix this up. Now, this shouldn't take too long. It should actually only take a few minutes because you don't want to add too much air to the batter. Okay, now time for the other ingredients. Go ahead and add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Yep, you guessed it. Go ahead and whip those puppies up and mix that all together. Alright, now it's time to mix our dry ingredients. So go ahead and get 2 cups of flour. I'm going to use gluten-free, but that's just a personal preference. And a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Then go ahead and just mix those up real quick. Next, what you're going to do is just take those dry ingredients that you just mixed up and mix half of that mixture in with the wet butter and sugar paste. And just mix that up really good. So once that's all mixed up, go ahead and mix in the rest. Awesome, they're almost done and done. Okay, so once everything's all mixed up, go ahead and scrape all the sides down all into the center of the mixing bowl. Next, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and cut that dough in half. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you what to do with those in a second. Next, what you're going to want to do is grab some wax paper. Now you want to grab a good size, you want to have enough to wrap around the dough. So you're going to take half the dough that you just separated and go ahead and place it on the center of the wax paper. Now you get to wrap it up like a beautiful holiday gift. Perfect, just like that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do another one for the other side. And once you finish wrapping those dough gifts, go ahead and stick them in the fridge for between 4 and 12 hours. And once your dough is ready to be rolled out, go ahead and flour your counter. Literally, flour everything. Okay, go ahead and take your dough out of the fridge. Be careful though, only take them out one at a time. You don't want them to get soft. Alright, go ahead and start unwrapping that beautiful dough present. There you go. Go ahead and flour both sides. Just lightly coat everything with a little bit of flour. That way nothing sticks to anything. Yep, that also includes the rolling pin. Make sure that's all nice and floured. And go ahead and start rolling out the dough. Now, when you're rolling out your dough, be careful, okay? Make sure that's even pressure all the way around. And be sure to spread it out evenly. Up, down, right, left. Make it all beautiful. So at this point, your dough is going to be about a 1/4 centimeter thick. Now's the fun part. Now we get to cut out our cookies and pick all of our beautiful designs. I'm going to go ahead and start with a few candy canes, then a few Christmas trees. Ooh, gotta have a few wreaths, of course, and gingerbread men. Now comes the tricky part. Now you have to get those beautiful shaped dough pieces onto a cookie tray. Careful not to rip them in the process. Alright, so once you get them on the cookie tray, try and see how many you can fit on one tray. The cookies aren't going to expand, so you can get them as close as possible. See all that leftover cookie dough? Don't let it go waste. Go ahead and roll it back up and make some more cookies out of it. Wait, more ingredients? Yep, we need one more egg. Now, with this step, you're going to want to separate the yolk from the egg white. For this recipe, we're not actually going to use the egg yolk, so you can go ahead and set that aside once you've separated the two. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to whip the egg white. Now I have an immersion blender that is really helpful in the kitchen, and you're going to want to get it white and kind of foamy like. Now you can also use a whisk if you don't have an immersion blender. See, now it's a little bit white and foamy and whipped. Now you get to bring out your inner artist. So go ahead and grab a brush and go ahead and start painting all those little beautiful cookies with egg white. Now this step's super important because without the egg whites, our sprinkles aren't going to stay on, and then our cookies won't be so pretty, so we don't want that. So make sure to spread every cookie with a little egg white. Sprinkle time, everybody! Go ahead and sprinkle those cookies with your favorite colors. Christmas colors, Halloween colors, birthday colors, beautiful colors, rainbow colors. You get to decide. I mean, they're your cookies. I'm gonna put a little snowflakes, put a little red and green, and of course, there are some pink peppermint flavored sprinkles that I absolutely love and adore. Perfect! Now we can go ahead and stick those puppies right in the oven. So you're going to want to bake these cookies at around 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 11 to 12 minutes. Okay, quick! Get the cookies out of the tray as soon as possible. Once they come out of the oven, you want to get them onto that cookie sheet ASAP. If you let them sit and cool, the egg white will actually have them stick and it'll make them super hard to come off later. Ta-da! You're all finished. Look at all those beautiful sugar cookies. Now all your friends and family can enjoy these delicious homemade sugar cookies this holiday season. What better gift to give all the ones you love a big box of sugar cookies to show how much you love them and how much you care for them. Look, even the elf has one. He loves sugar cookies. Now, of course, we have to love our imperfections, so there's a huge box of those puppies. You get to keep those ones just for yourself. Alright, you guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this sugar cookie recipe that my family has been passing down from generation to generation. In the comments below, go ahead and let me know what your thoughts are. Go ahead and make them and let me know what you think, if they're your favorite sugar cookie ever or what. Don't forget to share the love and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like my Facebook page, and follow me on the other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Love you guys, and see you soon. Bye!